when you utter these things that we
Yes.
don't have any confirmable facts, you
Correct.
know, these are things also in social
They
media.
are here.
You know, yes.
They are on video.
The fact that he said is not actually the
You don't have to correct me.
no,
You don't correct me.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to do a rebuttal.
You are supposed to host, not to correct me.
No,
Virongo was
But
not
you cannot
correct
make
me.
allegations
just
against
let you also
persons who are not here.
I cannot
as
just
though,
let you. Just a moment. I cannot just let you.
Yes.
Because it will be also reductive of you
Yeah.
if you really come and say.
Tell Luto to
that
go to court.
Yes, and you have all these
Kind of
these
statements
issues
are
on social media. He is not really challenging.
He is trying to-
So we do not know whether it's the truth from. And that
It is me who has said
truth
it.
that is coming
Okay.
from Cyrus Chirongo, right? So I will not also allow you to be on the podium.
Then I don't need to come to
thank
this
you very
studio.
much.
No.
Thank
If
you
you are
very
going to
much.
censor me
I'm
or
not censoring
suffocate
very
me,
much.
But
then
I'm
I
just
don't need
saying,
to come here.
Of course, we have to have decorum.
No. You cannot call killing decorum. You cannot call murder decorum. You cannot call theft and corruption decorum. I better never come to a studio where I'm going to
It
be
is not
denied
right.
the volume and the space to state historic facts.
I'm not really.
Ruto is a thief
I'm
Right.
just saying.
and is patronizing murder of children.
All right.
It is not right.
And his best friends are thieves
right.
and looters.
This
Thank
is
you.
not right.
Okay. Ruto is a mistake and
hold
is a curse.
Hold your horses. Hold your
right.
horses.
Yeah.
Let's not
Don't
just-
correct me.
No. Let's. Look, I think we should not just be very reductive also in our pronouncement.
Ruto is a merchant of impunity.
Yeah, because we don't want to have a podium of name calling.
Correct.
No.
Not a
A
rally.
thief is a
We want
thief.
to have a decent discussion.
A thief, a mandarin is a mandarin.
Could we? Okay, let me.
No. If we are defending Ruto here,
We're not defending Ruto.
then let me say what I can say as a Kabando.
All right.
That is my volume.
You've given him enough time. Can we
Thank
also
you,
have an
Commando,
opportunity
Commando.
to...
If you block me here,
you can slack your thirst, a bit, so we'll come back to you.
Correct.
Yeah, can you have a rejoinder? Then we hear from Richard Onyonka.
Thank you.
He joined on
Because-
what?
Thank you very
he-
much.
He's alone.
No,
Right?
thank you. No,
It was
no,
him.
it's me.
No, it's me.
it's like he is Ruto. He is not Ruto.
No, wait.
He is not Ruto.
No, let's do this.
We refuse this kind of moderation.
Let's agree, Dibal.
Okay.
Let's
yeah.
agree.
Okay.
Let me hand over back
Yes,
to you.
Thank you.
Then
Now,
I'll pick.
that is
yeah,
being very
to be
kind.
fair.
And,
Don't allow him to
that is
urinate
very kind.
on an arena that is clean.
no, don't use those kinds of statements.
No, I like that.
Bando.
Let's
He's
okay.
Yeah,
Let's
and
stop
I-
also our language. We are.
I sincerely,
Allow
a bit
Onyonka
of
to
decorum.
speak.
People are
and I
taking
sincerely
there as well.
appreciate my elders here. Kindly calm down. And I want to thank you, Senator Onyonka. I think you've demonstrated a lot of some bit of great mentorship. I just wanted to first of all, make 2, 3, 4 comments. First, the aspect of my religion or my belief system must not be judged by anyone.
True.
I am, as I've stated before, I'm a Christian, I'm born again. That is the position that I hold, just as I respect any other individual. So I would not have wished anybody to be able to use that to my line. Secondly, it is common news, and I think the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and even Kenya National Human Rights Commission had been able to float the statistics of those that we lost and those who were injured Kenyans who unfortunately suffered greatly in the recent demonstrations. One of the things that we didn't know, and the reason why I mentioned today, was the issue of the other side of the coin, the police officers who were involved. And the reason why I brought that conversation and the reason why we are looking for these statistics from every corner we could be able to get is also to understand the other side of it. We cannot be able to just talk about, we are all Kenyans. Whether you're talking of the police officers, whether we're talking of Kenyans, we are all one. And as a leader, it behoves me to be able to know both sides. Thirdly is the aspect that had been spoken. I had, we've always mentioned the good things Kibaki did. I do agree, and I salute that old man posthumously. But also, let's look at it from the government of William Ruto. There are so many statistics that demonstrate, if you want to talk about the economy, we've done extremely well. Basic things. Let's talk. IMF did say the other day that we are number 8 as the largest economy in Africa. We have moved 2 paces ahead. We are now number 6. It's fact. 2, the inflation was 9.6% in 2022. Right now we are talking of 3.7, 3.8. It's fact. You cannot be able to diffuse that. At some point, when you're talking about the exchange rate in our country, though it does not necessarily talk about the general economy of the country, but we were doing 160. Right now we are doing at 130. We have over 4 months cover that recently was announced by Treasury in terms of the import cover. So it tells you there is so much that is happening. Talk about agriculture, talk about all these sectors, talk about even the SHA that used to be a lot of noise in the past. Right now the noise has gone down because there's a lot of changes that are happening. When you're talking about the health sector, when you're talking about agricultural sector, in every part of this country, something positive is happening. It is fact. These are the statistics cannot be. You cannot say anything about it. So I wanted to say, I'm still continuing. Now, let me come to the key one that I think I wanted to also appeal to my senior, whom I've now had a great respect for, and I like the way he knows how to mentor and correct persons, the Senator Onyonka, the issue of CDF. It is common knowledge to all Kenyans that indeed the CDF has had a real impact back in the villages. Just as the Kera roads have also had a great impact. So when we came the other day and we said we would wish to have this in the Constitution, I know he would have a different view because they say these are devolved funds, but what they are saying is this is a fund. It has always been challenged on account of it just being the act of parliament. So we wanted to entrench it in the Constitution. And we are appealing to the senators and tell them, kindly consider this as well. Because you, and I'm glad he's been a member of parliament, by the way, with a fantastic track record. And therefore, and part of the programs that he did, fantastic, so well. And I checked actually before I came here, was actually the use of CDF. So he cannot purport today.
Thank you.
It's already been, pronounced unconstitutional by the courts. Yes?
That is why we want to have it.
You put a subpoena for the senators as an oversight fund.
Dibal, can you please give me a second?
Sure, please.
Why are you frustrating me?
Am I frustrated?
He was praising me. Nobody ever praises
I'm not praising, I'm just saying the facts.
Dibal, please praise me. Let me be praised.
It so happened so once, because I had to take time to know also some of the persons who are going to appear before us.
Proceed.
And so I wanted to mention that, so you had mentioned that what are some of those things that have happened in the recent past? Yes, we had over 300 members of parliament coming back from the recess to come and to have a debate over this bill, and it was passed.
Because it interests you.
In the sense...
Because it is critical for because they're saying this is political patronage that you're using with the CDF.
So can I come in?
Right. And before, the Senate has been seeking almost 5 billion shillings as an oversight fund before. You've been actually slapping that. But this time forth, because you have an interest with the CDF, then they have a sweetener that they
You don't interrupt him.
The senator
Dibal,
you don't interrupt him.
I've interrupted him.
But me, you interrupt.
No, you are given enough time.
Don't take offense. Don't take offense.
Dibal, let me say this. Yes. I want Mheshimiwa to really get what I was saying. Mheshimiwa, I'll tell you the truth. CDF as a fund has done better than any other fund in the Republic of Kenya. That I'm a witness to. I have participated at one time as one of the, like you've said, one of the best performing CDF members of parliament. And that, I understand that. But you see, what we are trying to tell you, members of parliament, and we persuade you with a lot of humility. We are not saying we don't like CDF. We want CDF to be within the law. Let me tell you why we have a problem with CDF. And this is not because we have a different interest, like I see as being criticized, Dibal. What we are saying, by you directly allocating money to the CDF kitty, you are creating two financial centers within the county governments. One is the one of the governor. The second one is now going to be the one for the member of parliament. And the one at the top is from the executive. Basically, what you're doing is you are removing the carpet out of the member of parliament by rewarding them, which changes the structure of our governance system. If the president wanted, because this system we have now, the budget is instituted, no longer from the treasury. It is now instituted from the office of the president. The treasury implements what the president wants. If the president wants to add money for CDF, the MPs then have to now agree to do what the presidency wants. That's our point. Now we are saying, come sit with us, we see how we separate this. The second argument they make, Dibal, is